Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lemoncookie Classic. I am your host, of course, Michael Lemoncookie, and I present to you this 128 participant tournament, the greatest, biggest tournament in the history of professional wrestling. And you're wondering, what is this tournament about? It is a tournament simulated in the amazing video game Fire Pro Wrestling World. I play it on Steam, on my laptop, on PC. And I spent hours and hours on the workshop downloading all the great creations from all the lovely creators out there who put a lot of effort into uploading quality creations. I thank them very much. I download almost every wrestler that's ever been in the WWE. And why am I doing this tournament? It is, as I'm recording this right now, Survivor Series weekend, Survivor Series 2018. For me, a very, very, very special weekend, a 20-year anniversary. At Survivor Series 1998, I started watching WWE. I became a WWE fan, and I have been a WWE fan ever since. I've never watching it ever. I still spend a lot of time watching WWE, reading WWE stuff on the internet. WWE is still a huge part of my life, and I want to celebrate this 20-year anniversary for myself and also for you by putting on a quality tournament. Fire Pro Wrestling World is a great game just to sit back and let the games be simulated as well. So I will not play these matches. I will only commentate them. The computer will fight the computer. And I handpicked in my opinion, a very subjective but very interesting selection of 128 wrestlers. It's a fantasy tournament, so I picked wrestlers who have passed away, like Eddie Guerrero or Owen Hart. I picked wrestlers who had to retire, like the Nature Boy Ric Flair or Edge, and I also included a lot of still active WWE wrestlers. In this tournament we will see 127 matches, so I don't have to be a mathematic expert to tell you that this tournament will take quite a while. It will be a long-term tournament, but these long-term projects are a lot of fun to me, hopefully to you as well. I will present it in the usual formula like WWE presents the Mae Classic or the Cruiserweight Classic. 4 matches in the first round episodes, so even the first round will take quite a while. I will upload an episode maybe every day, maybe every second day, just as it fits my personal schedule. And I hope you enjoy it, and I hope I will enjoy it as well. So let's see what these... And I should not forget, maybe the most important thing about this tournament, the winner of this tournament is not only the winner of the inaugural Lemoncookie Classic, he will also be awarded the LTV World Heavyweight Championship. I wanna be more active on YouTube, especially in the video gaming sector, so I'm gonna start right now. I hope the audio quality is okay. I will get a better microphone within a few days. Right now we have to stick with this one. For the what is also important about the tournament, I should not forget to tell you, I will not have tournament brackets or something like that. I will have a draw of the matchups every round until the end of the tournament. I'm at a loss for words because I will be surprised a lot, because it's very unpredictable who will fight whom in which round. To make this more exciting, it's a lot of... getting almost nervous here. I'm using the website auslosungstool.de, a German website, to simulate drawings right before your eyes. I will press this orange button in a minute, and then you will see the drawing of the first round on the screen. 64 matches. I hope there will be some good matchups, fantasy matchups everybody has dreamed of. And it's quite an odd choice of wrestlers I have included, a very subjective one. There might be some guys where you will be wondering, why is this guy in the tournament? Why is this jobber in the tournament? Why is this mid-card geek from 1998 in the tournament. I just wanted to mix things up a little bit. I used a lot of amazing technical wrestlers, so you don't have to worry. There will be some awesome matchups already in the first round. Dream matches you always wanted to see, but I also included quite some art choices to make things a little bit more interesting. I will start with the first round drawing right now. Let's see which 64 matchups we will see in the first round of the inaugural Lemoncookie Classic. Auslosung starten. Take a sip of my beer. Give me a second. My head is getting red. I'm all nervous. Let's go. The first matchup. Jinder Mahal, everybody's favorite, the modern-day Maharaja, against The Miz. Two quite annoying people fighting each other in the first round. I hope you don't turn off the channel, it will get better than that. Jason Jordan in a very technically sound matchup against Drew Gulak from 205 Live. And the late great Mr. Perfect fighting Ricochet. Mr. Perfect and Ricochet, that could be a potential show stealer, I gotta tell you. Christian going one-on-one with The Rock, the People's Champion, fighting, the Peeps Champion, Christian. John Bradshaw Layfield in match number 5, going one-on-one with Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. A match of these two big horses. Another fellow YouTuber, Austin Creed, aka Xavier, was going one-on-one with Mrs. Foley's baby boy, Mankind. Buddy Murphy from Australia, the reigning Cruiserweight Champion of the real WWE, against the Demon Finn Balor. That could be a great matchup. Tyson Kidd, the last student from the Calgary dungeon, against the monster among men, Braun Strowman. Talk about a difference in size. The greatest man that ever lived, Austin Aries, against Akira Tozawa in a match we probably saw last year on 205 Live. The Velveteen Dream fights Kevin Owens. Matt Riddle, the new NXT superstar, going against probably the hardest opponent he could get in the first round, the Animal Brock Lesnar against Matt Riddle. Two former MMA superstars squaring up here. Dean Malenko against Chad Gable. That should be a match you shouldn't miss on. Two very... Braden Walker! Knock knock. He's gonna knock your brains out. Mr. Regal might have something to say against that. Braden Walker against William Regal. The Big Boss Man, also a participant in the 1998 Deadly Game tournament, fighting Kota Ibushi. Oh, not the match most Ibushi fans wanted to see, I guess. Sting, the WCW legend, going against the Freak Accident, Lars Sullivan, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and Bobby Fish from the Undisputed Era. Shelton Benjamin, former member of Team Angle, against Johnny Gargano. That could be a banger, I gotta tell you. Kurt Hawkins will try to end his losing streak in a match against the whole damn show, Mr. Monday Night, Rob Van Dam. Harper, representing the Bludgeon Brothers, going one-on-one with another dark creature, Aleister Black. Simon Dean, I told you there would be some odd choices in this tournament, against Charlie Haas, former tag team member of Shelton Benjamin. Grand Metalik, a finalist of the Cruiserweight Classic in 2016, against the NXT champion of Real World, Tommaso Ciampa. That could be a great match. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, against Tyler Bate. Goldberg will spear and jackhammer his way to the second round in a match against Cedric Alexander, but he might have a lumberjack for Goldberg. Kevin Nash against the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger. Jake the Snake Roberts, a finalist of the 1996 King of the Ring, against the Big Dog, Roman Reigns. Adam Cole, baby, against Mark Henry, the world's strongest man. Now that's a task for Adam Cole. The Japanese Buzzsaw Tajiri against another fellow former ECW wrestler, Mike Awesome. Kane against Raven. These two guys fought each other at WrestleMania X7 in a hardcore match. Batista the Animal from the Guardians of the Galaxy against Jeff Hardy. We are all not even halfway through. There's still a lot to come. The Rated R Superstar, WWE Hall of Famer, fights his former protege, Zack Ryder, the Internet Champion of the World. Kofi Kingston representing the New Day against Seth Rollins. And now we're halfway through match number 32, Tony Nese against X-Pac. As I already said, did I say that? Probably not. I included every single participant of the 1998 Survivor Series Deadly Game tournament, so X-Pac is in this tournament fighting Tony Nese. And also Mr. Dwayne Gill, who fought Mankind in the first round in 1998. Now he fights Dolph Ziggler. Goldust against CM Punk. Oh, what a match for CM Punk in his return. Al Snow against the big man Test. Andrade. Cien Almas will try to make Selena Vega happy, but he has quite a challenge in front of him. The Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Eater of Worlds Bray Wyatt against Marvelous Mark Merrow, TJP, the winner of the first Cruiserweight Classic against Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. Match number 39, Lord Tensai. I love this guy. I'm one of the few guys who loved Lord Tensai. He fights Neville, the man who left WWE quite a while ago. Double J, Jeff Jarrett against another member of the Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly. John Cena, big match John, fighting the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. A match that was supposed to be the main event of WrestleMania once. Lance Storm from Calgary, Alberta, Canada against Rowan, representing the Bludgeon Brothers. A man who knows how to win a tournament with a broken freaking neck, Kurt Angle, against Pete Dunne in a dream match. Oh my god. Wookie, Matt Hardy going one-on-one with Curtis Axel, former Intercontinental Champion. Chris Jericho, the King of the World, against Hardcore Holly. These two guys fought over the Intercontinental title 20 years ago. Samoa Joe against the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose, in what will probably be a hard-hitting affair. Yo, Scott Hall against the legend killer Randy Orton. How that's a legend. Oh, the Iron Sheik! The Iron Sheik against Owen Hart. Iron Sheik against Owen Hart. We might see some suplexes in this match. Cesaro, the Swiss Cyborg, against Big E, second or third member of the New Day, entering this tournament. Ken Shamrock against Alberto Del Rio. I can't keep up with the pace here. EC3 representing NXT against Mustafa Ali, the man who will fight Buddy Murphy at Survivor Series 2018 for the Cruiserweight title. Another Cruiserweight, Hideo Itami against Gene Snitsky, and whoa, maybe the oddest matchup of this tournament so far. The Cerebral Assassin, Triple H against Rey Mysterio. I don't think have these two guys ever fought each other in a one-on-one match. I can remember. Perry Saturn, the former Radical, against Finlay. That should be a hard-hitting matchup. Zack Sabre Jr., a man who has not been seen in WWE since the Cruiserweight Classic. He will fight Vader, the Nature Boy. Ric Flair in the first round going up against Sami Zayn. Old generation against new generation. The Human Suplex Machine Taz fighting Booker T. Two veterans going up against each other. Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero fighting the Bulgarian Brute. It's Rusev Day on LemoncookieTV when he fights Eddie Guerrero. The Immortal Hulk Hogan against Daniel Bryan, and maybe the biggest Styles clash I have ever seen. The Big Show, who won the WWE title once at Survivor Series against Oney Lorcan. Also a very big size differential there. Roderick Strong, yet another member of the Undisputed Era, against Drew McIntyre. AJ Styles, the Phenomenal One, fighting Cassius Ohno. The two matches still left. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Bret Hart going up against The Undertaker. We have seen this match 20 years ago a lot of times. We will see it in 2018 on LemoncookieTV. And the Macho Man Randy Savage in the last match against the artist Shinsuke Nakamura. Ladies and gentlemen, talk about some fantasy dream matchups we will see here in the first round. Let me give you a resume of the highlights here. I need to drink a little bit of beer. Give me a break, ladies and gentlemen. What an amazing drawing we had here. It took a while, but Buddy Murphy against Finn Balor, great matchup. Just to mention a few here. Austin Aries, Akira to Matt Riddle against Brock Lesnar. Talk about a main event. Will this match be in the Octagon or in the WWF LTV ring? The return of Braden Walker, ladies and gentlemen. Ricky Steamboat against Bobby Fish. Grand Metalik against Tommaso Ciampa. Goldust and CM Punk. Andrade Cien Almas and Stone Cold Steve Austin. I gotta admit, the best matches come at the end. But talk about some bangers here. John Cena and Shawn Michaels. Kurt Angle and Pete Dunne. The quality drastically increased at the end here. Samoa Joe and Dean Ambrose. The Iron Sheik against Owen Hart. Triple H against Rey Mysterio. Ric Flair and Sami Zayn. Hulk Hogan against Daniel Bryan. AJ Styles against Cassius Ohno. Bret Hart against The Undertaker. Randy Savage against Shinsuke Nakamura. Ladies and gentlemen, there are quite some interesting matchups in the first round. Quite some matchups you should not underestimate. There are some matches you will be surprised. Some potential show stealers. I am very, very happy with this selection of matches in the first round. The tournament will start right now. And let's see who the first ever LTV World Heavyweight Champion will be. My name is Michael Lemoncookie. See you in the first round. These are the 64 matches we will see. And I will handpick a very good selection to have 4 interesting matchups in every video. See you then. Take care. Bye bye.